first time we were at the other place, Diamond Road, we'd all set up. We're opening the next day. We're doing a big open day. Had a couple of PTs during the week because, just to keep fucking the money in there. And then when, so I've run there in the morning. I had a 5 a.m. PT. I ran there and I get my keys out and I lean on the door just to go put the keys in, and the door opens. Had it unlocked all night, fully open, set up from the open day, not locked. Anyone, Salisbury. So I could have just walked in, pushed on the door and gone, oh, fucking had a field day.
Shit.
That was very hard. I've done that twice.
Wow.
I did that twice, yes.
Yeah, I don't. The worst one I've had was where someone else left my gym wide open.
Yeah.
Yeah, not good.
Sick. Awesome. G'day, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Ringlovers podcast. I'm Matt from Full Tilt, Pinky from Pinky's Gym.
What's that?
We're all doing the thing. We're doing the thing that's doing the thing. How's your week been, mate?
Not bad. Yeah, just
preparing for these fights coming up.
Guys the amateurs sort of started their preparations.
Yep.
The difference between in prep and out of prep for an amateur in my gym is they have to be there 5 days a week instead of just the 3.
Yeah.
And their finishing off stuff is a little bit more. Aside from that, nothing changes.
Yeah,
they still go back to general 100%. Class.
Yeah.
They still go back and do their pads in general class and all the technique stuff in general class. So, yeah, nothing really changes. It's just you see, I think Pink that came out today and me cracking the shits. Their mindset changes and they go to shit. Like,
Oh God,
I don't want to do this anymore.
Do it anymore.
Like, man, is there any real fighters left? That's the question.
Well, I was talking about that with just on the podcast, my own podcast that I released today. I had a chat with a couple of the guys in it the other night, just about their sparring and shit like that, because we had Golden Grove come down last week.
Yep.
So, they're a straight boxing gym. And these boys just do straight boxing here. They're my young boxing team that I want to be a part of. I've got four guys who are under the age of 18.
Yep.
Who all want to fight and stuff like that. And man, we just had the chat the other week. I had one chat individually, and the rest they all sort of chat. We had a chat together, and then we got Troy who fights as well. Troy's an adult. He's 5 fights in. He knows what he needs to do. I can tell him. I know that he watches fights. I know that he's into it. He might not watch the pro scene much. He's also got a family and shit.
Yeah,
He's me if I wasn't at the gym.
Yeah.
I mean, if I didn't own the gym, I'd be in the same boat. I'd have to have a fight, and you'd be the same.
Yeah.
Full-time job, kids, wife, shit to do.
Shit to be there.
So he watches as much as he can. But I just wanted, I asked the boys, I'm like, if you guys ever, do you watch boxing on the weekend that's not highlights of shit? Have you been to a BSA event, like a boxing SA event? Have you watched amateur fights from the boxing SA event on your phone or at home? First and foremost, we've had boxers going on there since these guys have been here. So just out of sheer support for the club, do you go and support your club, or are you just in it for yourself? Because I think that's such a big thing.
It is a big part of it.
Fighters need to make sure that they're doing as well. We've said it all the time. Those guys are the people who are buying your tickets are the ones who are supporting you. And if you don't have that base from your gym first, no one gives a fuck who you are. 100%. No one ends up finding you. So. And also just to know what you're up against. Yeah. All my Thai boxers went to a show before they fought.
Yep.
And these guys just haven't. So I was like, what? I asked them that, if they'd been to that, just to be able to see the difference in speed and shit like that. Or at least a sparring day or something.
Yeah, man.
Something.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
And I think the Thai boxing scene is a better scene for that, as in they're definitely more supportive of that.
It's definitely more grassroots sport
that's
though,
right? That's right. I mean, the amateur boxing, as much as they do one every now and then, the shows are actually quite big. They've made, Boxing SA sort of made shows a lot bigger. Boy Vic and Valley and, Pride's Day show.
It's also a developed sport that's mainstream and it's been around long enough to be able to have a little bit more flashy shit or whatever. Not that it's flashy, but walk out and all that stuff.
No, but they do. But that's what I'm saying. We're trying to eliminate that from the amateurs.
But back in the early days, people were hard. When boxing started, people were hard. Muay Thai, Muay Thai is only just starting, right? So we're starting a generation where everyone's a soft cock. So I think we need to make it as soft as possible for them. I think what Boxing SA are doing is fine for what they do because
there's nothing wrong.
But this is the problem. Then you get SA Muay Thai League model their show off of amateur boxing.
It is very
and it's like, man, it's a totally different sport, and you're dealing with different people. You're dealing with a non-developed sport. You're non-mainstream sport.
Yeah, true that. True. But anyway, just asking the amateurs. I think if you're an amateur, you should be going and watching.
Yeah.
You should be going and supporting and stuff like that. So
and if you're a pro, you should be going to watch the amateurs and support the amateurs.
That's it, exactly.
Show that you haven't forgotten your roots.
Yeah. All our guys come to the sparring days. It's cool, we've got that good little fucking thing. But
it's great.
So we're the same, but we're the same when it comes to our amateurs and stuff like that, and our kids and stuff. The only difference is Stefania's matched up, for example, for Pride. So instead of going over to the teens class, which is at the same sort of time as my class, I wanted to stay in my class.
Yep.
I can teach her, but I can teach her more than what Belle and Connor can because they were learning off me the same, and and then they get their good run, they get their good work too.
Yep.
So that's with and so Connor's a little bit of time out, so he doesn't now for the next 2 weeks. He just misses out. He doesn't need to coach those as much.
Yep.
We work around it so he can get his work in, or I get him before.
Yep.
Get some work in with him before and stuff. So
how the two guys looking pro guys?
Really good, man. Really good. This is Connor's first push at this weight.
Yep.
So all his weight's on track. He's on because same deal. He got a nutritionist dude as well. Trent got one for his last fight and stuff.
Yep.
Ricky's got her own strength and conditioning coach. They're actually starting to venture out and do their own thing.
Sick.
And just trying to get some sponsors. However, Ricky's got her own recovery hub that she goes to every Sunday, and it's like a massage and I think I don't know if it's cryo as well or some shit like that. It's something, but
taking it seriously, that's good.
Taking it professionally. Yeah, that's right. So they're all looking sharp, looking good. Obviously, we've got a southpaw to deal with Connor's fight, which is something different for him.
Yeah.
And Ricky and Jenna, they've got a history before. I know that they've both come a long way from that, but
it makes
it's still familiar.
I think that makes it more comfortable to get in there.
Exactly it. Yeah, exactly.
Because Ricky won the first one, right?
No,
didn't she?
No, she lost the first one.
Did she?
Yeah.
I swore she.
Now it fucking got me thinking. Yeah, no, I'm pretty certain she lost the first one. Now she's...
Because I thought she won the first few or something.
No, she lost her first fight ever, and I'm pretty certain her first fight ever was Jenna. Now I've got to go back and look at it and they're throwing me. But yeah, she did, because she fought Lucy Nemeth twice, and she won one, lost one.
Yep.
But I thought she won them both.
Yep.
And then she had... she fought a chick from Melbourne, I think, in there, in her amateurs as well. But yeah, I'm pretty certain Jenna was her first one.
Okay.
Now you got me thinking I'm going to have to go back and look. Or
I might be wrong. Well, if she's your fighter, you'd probably know more than me, but
you'd fucking upset, wouldn't you?
You know.
But yeah, but even just the fact that they've been in the same ring together,
for sure. It's familiar. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And both Adelaide girls both come up the same sort of pathway.
That's it. Yeah, they're both looking for the first pro win as well.
Yeah.
So that's good for them. They've both got something to fucking strive there. But they're both mums and shit like that. So it's
a lot of common ground.
Good little fucking look for them. But how about your lads? How your pros going there?
Man, good. Rig work, shift work, so I was in on Monday, 1 o'clock to hold pads for him and stuff, and we worked on some good stuff, and his pad work's coming along really good. It's not quite translating across to so he doesn't have a lot of time between fights to learn either because his work is hectic.
Yeah.
He just gets the workload dropped during fight preps.
Yeah, okay,
So he can only do the odd day normally. So development time it's also during fight prep time. It's not really translating across to his sparring yet, but we've still got 2 weeks of it,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So there's still plenty of time for it to even out. Yeah. That's right. So man, he's on good and it's a rematch. We know what same with that familiar territory. We know what we're in for.
Yeah.
They know what they're in for. I think the little things we've been working on with Rig could make the difference. But yeah, Jason's on, man.
Yeah.
He's on, yeah.
It's in the main event.
Yeah. I'm pretty. She asked me whether I was okay with it because of just trying to work out spacings and shit, and I was like, yeah, whatever works. Like I'm pretty sure he's main event, and I'm pretty sure Rig's third to last.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
So, yeah, man, it should be good. I'm really looking forward to it.
Fuck yeah.
And yeah, Jason, yeah, he's done good, man. Got him working on some particular things which he messed up in the last fight, so that he has more of a choice whether he clinches or whether he trades.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He's now practicing to trade hands if he has to.
Yeah.
And not fall into the clinch.
Yeah.
So it might not come out this fight, but it might be the next one or whatever.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So and the next one looks like it's already booked in as well.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. Still hush at this stage, but
shh, don't tell anyone secret.
Yeah. Don't tell mum.
Yeah, fucking killer. Wonderful. For the other thing I wanted to bring up is we had our rounds for Papa John on Friday. It was fucking awesome. I think we've raised a little over $3,000 at the moment, which is pretty good for what it was. For the amount of people came, we had some ice cream. So if you came down, if you donated, he won part of the raffle, which is sick. We had good raffles in the end. We had some.
Yep.
People donate some time and donate some things, so that's awesome. So thank you again for coming down if you did, and if you didn't, then that's fine. By the time you hear this, we'll be close. The donation things will be close, but sweet, it was good. It was a good night, and I'm glad everyone came.
How do you open this?
Can't tell you.
I think I'll.
And that's all pre-workout. I'm gonna say that you're not going to want any of that.
Oh.
Well, you like pre-workout?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, bro, it'll give you the itches, that shit.
I'm about to find out.
That will give you the itches.
Let's have it now and see how we go by then.
Oh, bro. Fucking have your jaw just spinning around your head.
Bro, I should do it. I should do it on an episode.
Oh, bro, it'll make you itch. I don't know how you people do that. I've never been a pre-workout dude. The
meth bugs get active.
But that's what it fucking feels like. Not that I've been that fucking intoxicated on meth before. Hey, we've all had our days. No, but
hardcore surf.
I don't know how the fuck people train, and I know dudes who can't train without it.
Oh yeah, because they just got used to it.
Oh man, I don't train with it.
I remember I took it once for a training session, and I went for my warm up run, and my normal time, I can't remember the distance and shit, but my normal time was around 21 minutes.
Yeah.
This day did it in 18.
17.
Yeah, it was I was like, wow, that was quick. And I was like, yeah, and then didn't sleep that whole night.
Yeah. Sweet as. Now, I think we had a couple of questions coming this week.
Yeah, we got a few.
Good. And then we'll have I'm pretty sure next week is when we'll do our proper breakdown of the whole Pride dealio.
Yep.
So that's wonderful. Wonderful. Questions. Yep. Fire.
How do you feel about amateurs turning pro with no wins? Would it be all right if their technique is good and they are losing close decisions, or do you feel they need to know what it takes to win a fight before turning pro? Answering the last little bit first, as long as they're not comfortable with losing. Yeah. As long as the losing, does bother them a little bit, then they should be fine.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Then it's also, it comes down to, some people can turn pro without ever winning as an amateur, but it's are they losing because, I've seen it before many times in amateurs where you're hitting with padding on, you're hitting padded people, and you're not getting the result. And then, but they're the kind of, they don't make big power, but without the padding on, it'll be enough power for that person not to keep walking through. Yeah. That's what you see. See people walk through people's power to land shots.
Exactly, yep.
And it's could that be the difference? Landing a bare shin across someone's ribs instead of shin guard on.
Do you think that sometimes the padding impedes the way, like elbows are a fucking big one? Obviously this is not advocating for no elbow pads. I reckon it's awesome that the guys can do everything full totals, but it's obviously, I don't know what you're like with your amateurs before. I don't put their elbow guards up on their elbows until they're just about to fight. Just because generally the circulation is hard, and then they put their hands up and it stops them from bringing their elbows in and stuff like that to be able to do some blocking stuff. So that was one thing I noticed with Ricky when she will change from amateur to pro, and then when Irene Connor took the padding off for the couple of amateurs that he's had without him, it's difference in their ability to be able to move is different, you know. So it's like, I think
elbow
Ricky
pad's the most restrictive part of it.
Better. I think Ricky looks better, kicks better without padding.
Because they move their arms better and shit. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. So I think sometimes.
No, I think you're 100% right.
You know, like, but in saying that, it's like the padding is the best thing. Like, it's awesome. Like, really, like, get as many fucking padded fights as you can in, because after that, it sucks. You know, like getting kicked and shit,
it can suck. 100%.
Just sucks, you know. Like, so you get them in, like, and love them.
And make sure just because you're getting hit with padding and it's not hurting doesn't mean you don't fix it.
No, that's right.
This is what I find inspiring, where people will take like the same shot to the head over and over and over again with 16s on.
Yeah, that's right.
Whatever, and they're just like,
it doesn't matter.
Okay, wait till it's a 10.
Yeah. 10 with a taped hand underneath, you know. But but do you think that you like what we were just saying though? It's like you're always using amateurs to learn the most. So if you are getting those fights that you're losing splits or whatever, I mean, like now we're finding out that we're not even getting a C splits, or at least the last Muay Vic, they had open scoring, so you could see it every round.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's right. I did know that.
I told it was funny because we were sitting there. I said to Beck, I said, make sure. She goes, what do you need me to do in the corner? I'm like, look at the fucking score, so we can find out if we're winning or losing.
Yeah.
And I would have been more clear in knowing that we were definitely losing going into the last fight. But I mean, like, we knew anyway, just by the visual of it, you know. But that's where I think the difference where you might find or be able to edge out fights with the amateurs and stuff. But I don't know. Do you think it's important that they need to win first?
I think it's nice for them to have had a win.
Yeah. Suppose if you're thinking about volume and the amount of fights that you're going to have, the averages are that you are going to fucking win, are you? You know, like if you're aiming to have around 10 to 15 fights before going pro anyway, I mean, like, I tell you right now, there isn't many kids nowadays who are that durable, who can go through 3 losses without fucking. They'll quit before they get there.
True.
You know, like, because that was part of the fucking come to Jesus meeting I had with my team. I'm like, you dudes couldn't do what I did and lose the first 8 and still be there and go like, all right, I'm gonna get there. You know, like that, they fucking give up.
Yeah, 100%.
So, man, if you're having that many fucking fights, then surely you're getting at least 1 or 2 wins in there. You know?
I find when you get to the point where you've lost, say you get to 0-7 or something, they're gonna start. Any good promoter is gonna start giving you
a favourable
second. It's like someone who's having their second fight or just because, man, clearly you're not good enough.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so, it's like you're still working. So it's like,
So is that, are you losing them still?
Yeah.
Maybe you need to push on a little bit longer.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Exactly.
And what's the reason for losing? Is it, is the technique there, but they're not making power, or is it because they're getting overwhelmed?
Are they giving up?
Are they giving up? Are they not fighting back for a reason? Are they not fighting back because it's easier not to fight back?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Are they not doing enough because it's easier to have that excuse that they weren't good enough?
That's self-sabotage as well, like going, oh man, it's like, I shouldn't win this one, and then they take a shot and they just take a knee or fall or, you know.
Yep.
Don't do that.
So there's no real black and white explanation of it, but overall, what is their reason for losing? And do you think the padding is impeding them and not actually allowing them to do the damage that they would be able to do? You know, like shin guards across the thigh compared to bare shin bone. Yeah. You know, that kind of stuff. It's even like you said before, the elbow pads. No headgear and no elbow pads on.
It's got to be, I mean, like, surely it's got to be the only difference, doesn't it? You know, like, if you can't win an amateur fight, and let's say it is only surely the padding could be the only fucking thing, right?
That or...
you know what I mean?
That's because it's the only thing you can really change
that's
quickly.
Right. That's what I mean.
Yeah, like it's got to... You can go, all right, let's take the padding off and see how we go. But the other option is, you know, like, do you just do that whole... I want to see one fight where you do everything actually fucking perfectly. And you prep perfectly and you go in there and the whole time you're trying to win and then we take the padding off and see how you go with that.
Good idea.
Wunderbar. Das ist gut, ja. Das ist gut, ja.
Das ist gut. It is done.
Also, on that, going pro, if you've never had a win as an amateur and you go pro, promoters need to know who your guy is, and it's not just like match him against anyone. You've got to be getting a fair matchup.
Yes.
So it could be a dude who went pro and he's having his pro debut as well, but he wasn't very good as an amateur, or you're gonna struggle to get your first pro fight.
Yeah,
that's probably
right.
the difference.
Yeah.
Send them to Thailand.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Send them to Thailand. Another question, if records are similar, are there any reasons a pro should turn down a match? Not scheduling or anything similar. 2 pros both down for the same card. I think promoters need to put their big boy pants on a little bit more often and be willing to say, no, this is how it is. Or you're either getting matched against this guy, or if a matchup, I don't think records is the thing. It's overall them as a fighter. Like, because my 10 fights versus someone's 2 fights I might be on even part.
Yeah,
kill them, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't think the actual record thing is the point. I think it's more, is it an even matchup on everyone else's books except for the trainers? Fuck the trainers' opinions on it.
Yeah.
Like, is everyone in the know going, man, that's a good matchup? Then sorry, if you're turning it down, then you just don't deserve to get matched.
Yeah.
But is someone saying no because they're scared of your guy? Is someone, like, that's the thing. It's like, what's the reason for the no?
Yeah, like I've always wondered, like, I don't think anybody's scared of anybody else.
I think lots of people are.
Like, we're all fucking doing the same thing.
I think so too, but I do think lots of people, they're not scared, but they're wanting to protect
that's right.
Protect the zero or whatever.
Or either the zero, or just like, so that guy can't say that he beat me or whatever. Yeah. And that's where you need to fucking put your...
So they're scared of themselves. They're scared of their own performance more than they're scared of the opponent.
That's where you got to fucking be like, oh, you come on, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's, man... You fucking...
Yeah, I think that's...
Aren't you in this thing to fight everyone?
Yeah, do the best you can.
Why don't you want to fight everyone?
Sorry,
everyone in your weight division.
I'm with you on that, 100%.
You know, like, and I get it, like, maybe it's a social media thing, or is it a trainer thing? Is it a trainer thing going like, hey man, you don't need to fight that guy, you're better than him, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, fight him. Yeah, that's what I've always thought.
I was listening to one of my old episodes. I'm still catching up on a lot of shit from when my phone wasn't, I didn't have my car because I didn't have my Bluetooth. I listened to the episode with, I think it was with Jordan, and I said the same sort of thing. It's like, man, there's no reason, even if you've stepped up to the next level in your fight, who you're fighting and all that sort of stuff, if someone is talking about they're good enough to beat you, man, just bash them then.
Yeah.
I don't think, they're not worthy of fucking, man, flog them, prove it.
Yeah.
Prove it. Like, I don't care, man. I don't give a shit. Like, you know, Jason's got a pretty big name, and man, okay, say for instance, one day after fucking Pride, Connor gets in there, wins by big stoppage or something. I want to take on Jason.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just obviously for...
Fuck up, can't sit down.
Sit down. Get in your place. But you know what I mean? Like, okay.
Yeah.
That's the fight you want, okay?
Yeah. Do you think a lot of these boys get around it just by pricing them out? I'm not going to do it for less than this much. Bro. That's how fucking dudes get out of this. It's either it's either a weight division thing, or it's like, I'm not paid the money, man. Shut up,
because we've tried, like, so we had an offer, and I was like, we got offered something, and I was like, yep, let's do it. 67 5x3s. They don't want to fight 5 rounds. Okay, 3x3s. They can't make 67. All right, what weight can they make? Like,
yeah, anything.
There was a reason for everything.
Yeah.
Like, a reason.
Yeah.
And reasons and excuses are 2 totally different fucking things.
Yeah.
And people like to use excuses as reasons.
They do it all the time with, like, obviously we're in a position where there's not many people here as well.
Yep.
So it seems like a thing is like using travel as well. Oh, they're not going to fly me down there to do it. We've just had that with amateurs.
Yeah.
I tried to get like an amateur fight for one of my guys, and they're like, oh, no, it's not going to work. they're not going to fly us down. I'm like, bro, get in the car, man. Get in the car. Like, we drove fucking 17 stupid hours the other day. Like, do you love this shit or not? Oh, I fucking just do it. Like, like you're like on top of us not getting a fight, your kid's not getting a fight as well. Your junior's not getting a fight. Get the fucking car.
I honestly think promoters also, it doesn't matter whether they're your guy or like the promoter's boy or girl or whatever, but I think people shouldn't be getting interstaters flown in for them if they're not saying, if they haven't said yes to absolutely everyone locally.
Yeah.
Like, I think my guys deserve interstaters because if we get a local matchup, I say yes every single time. And I try and make it work. We originally, Jason was matched against Muhammad on Pride. And man, that was 69, 70 kilos instead of 66, 67.
As usual.
And we're like, yep, it's a local matchup, let's do it. From my mind goes, okay, less promoters spending less money means they can probably pay us more money. They can probably pay us more money, and we get a local matchup where there's people invested in it. But so many people they try and avoid the locals so that they can be fighting bigger names, or not even bigger names, but so they can go, oh, we're fighting interstate, we're getting interstate.
That's right.
Instead of just fighting the local guys.
It's almost like it's like a big weird thing, like, oh yeah, we need an interstater because I've already finished, like I've already been through everyone here.
So have you been through everyone though?
No, of course
and
not.
Also, what happens then when, the only time they say yes to a local then is when it's for a title. Oh, we'll fight you for a state title though, but we don't want to fight anyone normally.
That's right, Stupid.
Extremely. So, it doesn't come down to just records, it comes down to whether they're actually an even matchup or whatnot, and then promoters need to fucking
make them do it.
Great question. Probably one of my favourites ever. Was Reece Saliba robbed of the title Sexiest Man in Muay Thai in the 2017 Australian Muay Thai Awards? 100%.
Who won it?
Fuck, that's going back. Actually, you know what? I can probably find out.
Mate, you cannot say straight out the gate if there is no debate from who the winner was.
Oh, I don't know. I think Reece. I think it'd be hard to be hotter than Reece in any form.
He's not my type.
No.
Not saying that he's not a good-looking fella.
Not your type.
He's just not my type.
He's my type.
He's my type.
Where are we?
A long neck.
Has he?
I don't know. It's just
I'll message in the group chat and ask him, do you have a long neck?
He looks like how the boxer do. Remember how the fucking boxer do that?
You sent it to the group chat?
I'm like, oh my God, is that right? And I'm like, he's changed his name. But he looks very similar. Yes, now you're trying to find out who actually won?
Yeah.
Sexiest,
I don't think they had the Instagram.
Would have been me for sure.
Yeah, I don't think they had the Instagram account at the time because it's only the 2018 ones.
Salada.
I think that's the year I won, right? This is the 2018. No, yeah, 2018. I think is the year I won an award. I reckon.
The poker awards, the other
it was.
I didn't get any awards.
Poker awards?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I was meant to go down and play, and they're like, we're shut today for the awards. And I'm like, fucking gay. And then that's when I went down and I was like, oh, well, I'll play tomorrow then. And then that's when I played the next day and got that win.
And won shitloads. Yeah, I don't know who else was in it, but I think Reece gets ripped off if he doesn't win it because Reece is hot.
The top off.
Whoa.
Now get that in your algorithm. Get that in your algos.
Next. Views on training at different gyms when you have friends who train at different gyms.
Oh, Lordy. I get it.
I get it when you're not a fighter.
Yeah,
but when you're a fighter, you have your loyalty and you have your... The thing is, right, unless your trainer is the one reaching out to add stuff, I don't think, because your trainer obviously knows their limits.
Yeah, that's right.
And if they're not the one reaching out to add the extra bits on, you're probably not going to be gaining anything from doing that, from going elsewhere.
No.
And just because your mates train there, if you're a fighter, then I'm just like, no. I don't give a fuck if your mates train there. But if you're not a fighter, man, you can do whatever you want.
I literally just had it.
Yeah.
Literally just had it. We had a dude coming to us and still comes to us. And he's awesome when he's here, but he came. It was funny, he spent a week away and he came back and it didn't seem that he got much out of him going away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it was MMA stuff. Our dude's pretty, our MMA is pretty basic around here. And he went to a gym that wasn't, was a higher caliber of MMA gym. If you've been around in the game for longer of the MMA side of things and shit. So it's like you go, oh yeah, maybe you'll come back and learn something. And our fucking dude was fucking they're from the same gym, but just didn't look like you got. And a lot of the times, if you go on a train with a mate, you're not getting trained by the coach. You're getting trained by the mate. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh yeah, come train with me, and then you're like, oh, why are you fucking at Derrimut's in the ring at Derrimut's and not fucking at this other gym?
Yeah.
That happens a lot as well.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not a huge fan. Don't do that. Don't go to Derrimut's.
Because then it's like, where's the limit? Because I had it with one of my guys. Man, he came to you without saying anything to me. Yeah. And then for a Saturday session or something.
Yeah.
And then he thought that was okay. So the next thing he's at Derrimut's bashing people at Derrimut's.
Yeah.
So it's
that's what I mean. It's just like the open up.
Yeah.
And it's like, I suppose the other thing is, what do you feel that us as a trainer need to do? For example, when that happened, I know your dudes. So they come in and I'll go hey, does he know you're here? And then, everyone says yes.
Yeah.
Because they know that if it's a no, I'm going to be like, well, can't you fucking be here then?
Yeah.
If you're not meant to be here, should you fucking be here?
Yeah.
And so what do you reckon a trainer's fucking should be like that? I'm going to ask. I think if you know that they're from another gym, you should fucking ask. Okay, what's the go, man? Even if they're there and they think that they're fucking having a falling out with their coach or whatever, at least then okay, cool. So go back, sort it out with them. Don't just fucking leave it here and blah blah blah.
Bro.
You've obviously come here. A lot of the times. Oh no, if it happens, if they come here, they may feel comfortable here. Not so much here, but the other place. So why do you feel comfortable going to that other place? Maybe that trainer needs to go hey, why are you fucking here, bro?
Yeah.
So something's going on? Well, fucking give him a call. Or
speak to him. Yeah, because this is a big one for me.
Or at least it could be do you think it's my, let's say, we'll use that situation, right? So he tells me and he goes, oh man, fucking, I don't know, fucking Pinky's got the fucking shits with me, blah, blah, blah. Do you think that me out of just being a mate of yours, and whether it be you or let's say if it was Matt Arthur's gym or something like that, I'd be likely to go, hey man, this dude came to me, he said fucking that you guys were having a fallout or some shit like that.
So I think that as a trainer, I don't think it's your obligation.
No.
People think that the trainers need to discuss someone moving gyms, and I don't think that's correct.
No.
I think it's the fighter needs to.
Yeah.
If it's a fighter. If it's not a fighter, then who cares? If it's a fighter though, they don't need to. The trainers don't need to discuss it.
Yeah.
But if someone asks you if you've spoken to your trainer and you say yes, then you're just a dog.
Yeah.
And the thing is, man, I've been having this chat this week in the gym with a couple of the guys because one of my old fighters has popped up at another gym and I've heard nothing.
Yeah.
I did nothing but the right thing by this dude. And all it would have taken was him to come and see me and go, hey man, I want to move on and do something different. Okay, good luck with that.
Yeah, cool.
When, he's been at two of the best gyms in South Australia as it is.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. Yeah. Okay, if that's what you want to do, man, go for it.
Yeah.
That then also says to me that clearly my gym ain't the problem.
Yeah, okay.
That's also the way I look at these people who have moved gyms a fair few times.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm not the problem. I wasn't the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was actually clearly them.
Yeah, that's right.
But it's also, then I'm actually doing a Think Pink about it next week. But it's like where people, what's the wording? Because there's obviously variables. There's obviously your trainer's off on a crack binge, or you might move. You might. That's definitely. I mean, like on short, like when it's really, when it's a quick sort of. Your trainer's just gone AWOL. Your trainer fucking beat you with a baseball bat when you walked in the gym. Your trainer just got done for domestic violence. You know, like actually even then you should still talk to him. But say your trainer's locked up. Yeah. How do you then go to your old trainer and go, look, man, I'm moving on? Yeah. You don't. But the thing is, you give that variable to people. Like say, have you spoken to? Oh man. They'll go, oh no, he's gone AWOL. He's got. But has he? Yeah. Because the thing is, there is no real reason, unless your trainer is in prison, that you can't talk to them. It doesn't matter how bad the situation is. Most of the time you got to cancel membership anyway, don't you? Most of them just go to the bank, don't they? Yeah. Grubs. But man, you went to, like, you were training with them. You've learnt stuff from them. I don't give a fuck what the situation is. You owe them an explanation. Yeah. Sorry, man, I'm moving on because you're just a piece of shit. Yeah. And that's okay too if that's what they really are. Yeah. If that's what you really think of them, tell them because then. But then you're a piece of shit and no explanation because you do this. Okay, you don't agree with the way I do things. Okay, no worries. Yeah, then cool. It's as a trainer. Then we go, are they right? Or is that their excuse? Yeah. Do the masses think that's me? Okay, maybe I need to do something about this. Yeah, that's maybe it's a real shortcoming. Yeah, I lost a lot of people recently. Yeah. Or is it just this person trying to point the finger at, which is what it normally is. When people are moving gyms, especially when they don't talk to you about it, it's because of their own shortcomings. Yeah. They do it because they've got a problem with themselves and they want someone else to be the problem. Yeah. And yeah, probably even no different to the whole Giorgio thing, bro. Like, oh man, I can't speak to him. But I'm not going to ask to see his phone to see where he tried messaging him. Yeah, that's right. Or tried calling him. Yeah. Like, whatever. Like, it ain't my problem. No, that's right. Yeah. He told me, which clearly he was a dog anyway, and probably didn't even try contacting him. Probably just walked out and never spoke to him again. Yeah. But yeah, you soon see when people come from another gym. It's also as a trainer, don't give them everything. Like, let them earn their spot. Yeah, that's right. You need to see that they can be loyal without just being a fighter. Yeah. Be a member first. Yeah. Show that you want to be part of this community. And if they come here and start bitching about the old place, like I bait people, bro. If they come from another gym, I bait them. I talk about the other trainer. Yeah. So that I see if that's what sort of person they are. Yeah. And if they're like, no, they were all right by me. It just didn't work for me or whatever. Okay. Yeah. This person's a bit stand-up. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And they might be the type of person who would vibe with me because, man, if I don't like you, I'm telling you. Yeah, that's right. Or if I don't like you, I won't tell you. I just won't even talk to you. Yeah. I won't even say hello to you. Everyone else will get the who you are, and they just don't get that part. Yeah, exactly. But it's a huge problem. The two biggest problems I think in today's fighter trainer stuff is that soft. Yeah. But the other thing is the soft thing. Like soft. the minute fight training starts, like my amateurs started not even fight prep, bro. Yeah. This week, it's just as I said before, they do more finishing off stuff. Yeah. And that's about it. Like, then they have to be there 5 days a week. Yeah, that's it. And all of a sudden one was like, oh man, I've got so much shit going on. Man, did you not have that shit going on before? Yeah. Oh, I did? Yeah. Well then why are you waiting till fight prep to tell me about it? This is clearly not a thing going on problem. It's you're thinking about the situation problem. And you're making a man out of a mole. Bro, how many times I've had, oh man, I'm getting heaps of overtime at work now. Then tell them to get fucked. Yeah. Because no one can make you do overtime. No, that's right. Were you doing all the overtime? I noticed you were here 5 nights a week previously. Yeah. And the minute you're in fight prep, this is what happens though. It's a wild thing, man. Like the amount of that happens. You get them there all day, cool, and then you got to fight. So cool. So the same thing happened with these guys who wanted to box. It's like all day. I had one dude ask me,
hey man, I really want to fight. Like, I really, like, what do I need to do? That I'm like, just keep working, because the dates for nominations got pushed back a little bit. So I was like, yeah, cool. And then doesn't rock up last night, and then I put in the group chat about how, like, we've got sparring at another gym. You're coming. And then I get a private message going, I'm on school camp. I'm like, but you knew like, what do you mean you're on school camp now? I told you I'd get you sparring this week at another gym, as well as going, like, and then you asked me only 2 days ago if you could fight.
Man,
but like, so exactly, don't you need to be here every day?
Bro, I don't get it either. It's like, how hard was it to tell me 3 weeks ago that you're having family problems, or that you have, like, because so this just popped up yesterday, I'm guessing. No. So now that you're stressing about your next your upcoming fight, you're bringing that into the equation, because I didn't see a problem last week.
Yeah, it wasn't a problem.
It wasn't a problem last week.
You were here every day last week, smiling, happy, busting your ass. And now I've told you. So I like every fucking single time. That I think I fucking told a big, like, we had a big fucking fighter group. Everyone's out there for sprints and shit like that. The next day, no one's fucking here. I'm like, you guys all fucking, like, told me yesterday how motivated, you're all cheering each other on and patting each other on the back. And now none of yous are here. Yeah. It's like, I just don't understand. I don't get it. Like, I really do not.
I don't.
Like, he's mind-blowing. That is, like, all the time. Like, here every other day. Every day, all that sort of shit, and then, cool, you got a fight coming up. Oh, okay, yeah, sweet. So next week, I'm not going to be here because I got my fucking mum's fucking thing. No, you don't. Not anymore.
No.
That thing, not anymore.
No.
You're going to that late now. You're going to be late to that. Oh, but it was on 6 o'clock. Then why'd you nominate for this fight?
Yeah.
Like, what did you, at what point, or like, just in general, when people ask me, like, hey, I want to fight, I'm like, cool. Oh, what do I need to fight? Just be here. When? Every day. Just for a bit. Like, show me you can be here every day for 2 weeks, you know, and then the next day they're not there.
Yeah.
Fuck
My thing I've learnt from this situation, so this guy is going on with the fight, we'll see, you know, I've got total faith in him, man. Like, I have absolute faith in this lad being able to do it.
Yeah.
Does he? I don't know, but he should.
Yeah.
He should. And my next thing I'm going to have to do, introduce to this whole thing is there anything between now and the 17th of May that could get in the way of you fighting?
Yeah.
Maybe because of school. Okay, let's not do it then.
Yeah. As soon as you tell them, let's not do it, they'll find a way around it.
100%.
You know what I mean?
They'll go, oh, man, I wanted to fight, but I couldn't.
Yeah, that's right, and then you know anyway.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, what is the deal with school? Do you need an extra night off a week?
Yeah.
Because we can organise that.
Yeah.
We can
organise. Yeah.
And it's like, oh, no, but maybe, okay, then you're not ready to fight.
Yeah, that's it.
Because you'll always make it work if you can make it work.
Yeah.
If you want to make it work, you will.
Yeah.
And what changes, like, that's what I was saying to this lad, I was like, what changes in the next 3 weeks?
Yeah.
If you pull out of this fight?
Yeah.
What changes? Nothing changes. Still gonna be the same thing in 3 weeks' time.
Yeah.
That you're gonna be dealing with.
Yeah. So if you could take it the first time, then what? Yeah, like what you said, what changes?
Yeah. Just like. But this is, oh man, I remember I talked to you about it with Jackie. Jackie was training 5 nights a week. He originally, I was going to come back 2 nights a week. I'm like, cool, man.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks later, he's like, oh man, I want to join the fight team again.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Starts training 5 nights a week. Not a problem. First day of fight prep, disappears.
Yeah.
It's like, where are you, man? Oh man, I've got heaps of homework, or I've got this guy. Man! Like, just fucking, like,
understand.
what? Yeah. Like, why have you not had a problem for the last 5 weeks where you've been every single night?
Yeah.
Like,
and like what we said, like what I was saying before, like I think one of the biggest reasons why I get annoyed with it is because I know of that they don't have that fucking durability if it doesn't go right.
Yeah.
You know,
but that's exactly why they're doing it though.
Yeah.
So then they're set up to lose, so that when they do lose, oh man, I wasn't really training properly though.
And I look at it like, so I look at it 2 ways now. One, just as a development of a human being, which is I enjoy being a part of. This is why I do this job. I like seeing people grow, all that sort of shit. Also, it's the way I fucking pay my bills. So it's like, here's the flip side. I put you in for a fight, you fucking get bashed, or you don't go in it because you don't train, you quit, I lose income. I don't need you to fight. Like, I need you to fucking be in preparation to do it. So when you do decide to do it, you're like, fuck yeah, I've done that, awesome. And then you keep wanting to do it.
Because that's what I said to this same lad who was thinking about pulling out. I go, do you know what the problem is? I say yes, you feel ashamed because you know it wasn't for the right reasons.
Yeah.
And then you disappear. Yeah. And I lose you as a customer now.
Yeah.
Like, I lose either way.
Yeah.
Like, so don't put me in this situation.
No, that's right.
Like, if you leave, man, it sucks for me.
Yeah.
It sucks for me financially, but it also sucks for me because I can't see you growing.
Yeah. And like, if you're a one and done or two, then that, like, if you only want to have the one fight, then that's cool too, because we can do that.
Tell us.
And then go, sweet, well, maybe I can get you in for the fucking thing for, like, you can love it.
Yeah.
Like, you just love it the whole time.
Yeah. And if they're honest enough to say that, we'll be one and done.
Oh, cool. Yeah, well, this is just part of what I do now too.
Some people, like, they're honest enough to think they might not want a career out of it. Okay, cool. Then let's aim for that 100% for one.
Yeah.
And,
that's right.
And see how you go with it.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to make you love it for life.
Yeah.
I'm going to make you love it for life. That every 2 weeks you're still going to come back, pop your head in, maybe do a class.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep you financial like that.
Yeah. Or maybe not.
Yeah.
Or maybe they will disappear.
Yeah.
Maybe their life is actually that hectic.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
And there's so many different variables, but don't make the variable come into action when fight prep starts just because it's a way out.
Fucking dogs.
The last couple of questions, we'll leave them.
Oh, sweet. Done deal. Well, guys, it's been another good chat. I like doing these fucking, like these delay, like, like having a couple and then coming back to them and shit. I think it's fucking good.
Keep them coming in, guys. Keep just sending us in, inbox us, or when the question thing pops up usually on a Wednesday or Tuesday. Just send in your questions and we keep them banked up, and we've only got 3 or 4 left now.
Fuck yeah.
But there's ones coming in every week, which is good.
So yeah, it's wonderful. Next week we'll do our pride breakdown from the top to the bottom, I'd say, from the main card, I suppose.
Yep.
And then what's our next big show after that? There's a Roots?
Roots is the weekend after.
Oh, no, this is what I was also going to say. Did you want, because Kim's got his the week after ours. The week after we were going to do ours. So do you want to just leave ours for one more, let him take this one?
Maybe we'll just do 2 in a week, 2 in 2 weeks.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
I'll just put the same guys on.
Cool.
The week after as well.
So we'll put a thing out today or tomorrow about next Ringlovers Sparring Day. It'll be, what day did we say?
24th.
24th of May.
Yeah,
in the
2
afternoon.
p.m.
Yeah, 2 p.m. So get your nominations in.
Yep.
And we'll do that. It'll be good fun.
Yep, man. Make sure you fill in all of the blanks.
Fill in all the information.
Yeah.
Where is the easiest for you for nominations?
Send them
Team Pinky.
Send them to Team Pinky. Send them to Team Pinky.
Send your nominations to Team Pinky for the Ringlovers Sparring Day, and we will go from there.
Yeah.
Fucking sick. All right, guys. Thank you for listening. It's been awesome, and we'll speak to you next week.
Sweet.
Arrivederci. Hey, you over there. Yeah.